This is the very aptly named Grace and Gray, who is going into the race in good shape. She obviously won well obviously on Boxing Day, beating DYNASTIC. But yeah, happy with her. She went up to Ellerslie and had a little gallop on Monday morning, and everything seems to be going to plan at this stage. Obviously she's won at Ellerslie, which is a big help. She ran second to I Choose You at Te Araha, who ran really well in the eclipse on New Year's Day. So yeah, she's certainly up there with one of our better chances, and everything that she's done at home in the interim and up at Ellerslie yesterday sort of says that she's hopefully in the right sort of shape to perform well. She'll just have a few quiet days here, do a little bit of three-quarter pace work on Thursday and a quiet day Friday, and then she'll be up to Ellerslie on Saturday and ready to go. This is Time Flies. He is currently one on the ballot, but it is a 2-year-old race. Horses go shin sore or have bad bloods or get a temperature, so we'll just see what happens over the next few days. We've certainly prepared him like he's going to be racing on Saturday. He's been going okay. I'd have expected him to do a little bit more. He trialled up really well before his debut, and then he ran a good second to Pacific Dragon, who came out and won on New Year's Day. And I just thought he was a little bit disappointing at Ellerslie last time, but we led on him. Maybe that's not the right way to ride him. If he does get a start in the Karaka Million on Saturday, we're certainly going to ride him a bit further back and hope that he can sort of finish off. He might be a better chaser with something to follow into the race. If he can find his trial form, his first up form, he's certainly going to be competitive, but the way that he's been working, he's got to be a chance if he gets the right run in the race. This is DYNASTIC, and he is a very good-looking rooster that we had to pay a little bit of money for. He's by Al Manzoor from the first crop of the new Cambridge stud stallion, and certainly very excited about his offspring and this horse as well. The reason that I think he is one of the Te Akau favourites is because of probably OPIE's decision to ride him. And anybody that watched the races on Boxing Day saw what sort of performance he put in. He got caught sort of 3 deep outside the leaders. Grace and Gray had the soft run in front, and he was sort of coming at her all the way up the straight, but he just lacked a little bit of ring craft. So he's been up to Ellerslie on Monday morning and had a bit of a gallop, and we've also put a set of blinkers on him, which I think has sort of aided his concentration. But yeah, he's going really well, and he's a nice horse, and we're looking forward to Saturday with him. This is FELLINI, and FELLINI has won a couple now. He won at Akau, and then he won at Ellerslie the other day, which is our sort of logical, well, what we like to use it as the lead-in race, which we've had a bit of luck with through Avantage and on the bubbles, and Melody Bell ran it in as well. So he's peaking at the right time. This week's been good, so he only raced last Sunday, so he hasn't had to do too much. He just did a little bit of easy work on Saturday and did a bit of nice work here this morning with Time Flies, and everything's going according to plan. FELLINI is a little bit of an underdog. That's exactly what OPIE called him this morning. But look, he's won a couple of races, he's been to Ellerslie. Yeah, he's certainly probably even outdone my expectations a little bit. I've probably been a little bit of a harsh critic on him, but look, he's going into the race in great shape, and he's certainly going to be one of our better chances. This is Lord Cosmos. He's a very laid-back sort of character, not too much worries him, but Lord Cosmos has had a couple of starts. His first start was at Otaki, where he ran second. He led up and just got nutted the last couple of strides, and then we gave him a little bit of a break and we took him to Taranaki, and that was a pretty hard watch actually, because he was sort of back when he was supposed to be forward, and then he was very wide and there was a tearaway leader, but he did a really good job to pick him up. Didn't win by a big margin, but made up a lot of ground, and the sectionals were really good, so very pleased with the way that he won at Taranaki. He's not a big flash track worker or anything like that, like he is very lazy, but he saves his best for when the speakers come on, and he's had a good prep. He's had a nice amount of spacing between his runs. He went up to Ellerslie on Monday morning and did a bit of work up there and had a bit of a look round. And again, doesn't overtax himself, but hopefully, well, when we turn up there on Saturday, he'll spark up, and yeah, he's going well. He's not by any means the favourite or anything like that, but he's a genuine each-way chance at what should be a decent price.